A Ghanaian man in Nigeria have arrested a Nigerian man in Nigeria who is to be his tenant. Now, according to the information, this Ghana man who own a house in Nigeria have a tenant who is a Nigerian. Then the agreement of between the landlord and this Nigerian man was to evacuate from the house, which is the time of agreement. So when the time reached, the Nigerian man have not yet evacuated from the house. And this Ghana man went to the house, take off the roof, and bring police to come and arrest this Nigerian man in his own country. Now, the question I have for Ghanaians is this: can a Nigerian man do this in Ghana? A Nigerian man who own an apartment, a Ghanaian is living in this apartment in Ghana. Can a Nigerian man go and say, because of maybe you have not yet lived, which is the agreement between me and you, I will take off the roof and bring police and come and arrest you? Can a Nigerian man do this in Ghana and go scot-free? No. That is the answer. But a Ghana man in Nigeria have done that to a Nigerian man who is living in his own country. Now, some of you Ghanaians who don't have sense will come out, and when you eat, what you know is that you should come out and be talking nonsense about something you don't know. And most of you, I don't blame you, because you have never traveled. Some of you don't even know Tamale. You have never been there before. You have never been the northern part of Ghana. That is why you think that where you live, that small place, if it is Accra or Kumasi, where you live, you think that is all about life. Life is has to travel and see how you respect people who live in your country. If this Ghana man is not living comfortable in Nigeria, he have no right to even go and bring a police to come and arrest a Nigerian man who is living in his apartment. When you come to Ghana, Ghanaians are saying that Nigerian people don't have the right to buy a land in Ghana. Nigerians don't hold a land in Ghana. Not even talk of building a house. But here is the case: a Ghana man in Nigeria own a house, even put Nigerians there making money out of it, and still have the nerve, the God, to go arrest a Nigerian man who is living in the apartment. How will Nigerian people give a Ghanaian man authority or give a Ghanaian man chance in Nigeria to have a house? That is my problem, because when you come to Ghana, Ghanaians are saying that Nigeria have no right to own a land, have no right to have a house in Ghana. Why is it happening in Nigeria? Many of you who are in Ghana, that you don't travel to somewhere, you don't be sitting Ghana and talking about in Nigeria where you haven't been there. You are not there. You don't know what is going on. A lot of Ghanaians are owning houses and shops in Nigeria. So people just wake up and eat this nonsense food you have in Ghana, there they decide to be sitting down talking nonsense about Nigeria. I don't see the reason why they have to allow this Ghana man in Nigeria there to having a house, because according to Ghanaians, there's no way a Nigerian can have a house in Ghana. So why is it that they have to allow this Ghana man to own a house in Nigeria? It's not supposed to be possible. They have to take the house from this man and deport him back to Ghana. Ghana, they will not allow any Nigerian to have a land or not to talk of building a house. Then one Ghana man is in Nigeria having a house, even have the guts to go and arrest a Nigerian citizen who is living in that apartment. Can this happen in Ghana? I know if this news should have broken out that it is a Nigerian in Ghana that do this thing, everybody should have heard about this matter. But as things stand right now, a lot of Ghanaians are quiet. They pretend as if they didn't see this happen in Nigeria. A Ghanaian man arrests a Nigerian man in his whole country. Can a Nigerian man arrest a Ghanaian in Ghana? The answer is no. Some of you who don't travel, you think that Ghana is a place that if someone hold a land, it's a big deal. Come to Germany and see. We have a lot of Ghanaians who hold a lot of houses. There's no way German people come and say, no, you are Ghanaian, so you don't deserve to have an apartment, or you don't deserve to buy any apartment. A lot of Ghanaians have apartments in Germany. A lot of that, I know them. So why is that when it comes in terms of Nigerians in Ghana, you people seem to have problems? I don't understand. And the only people who are doing that is those ones who are in Ghana that they don't know Aflao, even Tamale, they don't know. Some of them are Accra, they don't even know Kumasi. They are those ones who are saying that because they don't have sense. They don't know how it takes someone to be another man's country to own a property. That's why they think that if Nigeria hold a property in Ghana, it sense meaning that Nigeria will take over Ghana. That's not the way the thing works. So you want to tell me we don't have Ghanaians who are in Nigeria having property, or another country in Europe having property? They are there. Have you ever heard one of them come out to say that, oh, I want to own a land here, and they say no, so far as have money, it's a legit way to buy a land or to buy a house in Ghana, in Europe here. You have the right to do it. No one is stopping you. So this small Ghana, that people think that someone buy a house there, buy a land, is something that you think that, oh, if someone buy a land there, in sense meaning that those people know that's going to take over Ghana. The only advice I will give to Nigerians for them to arrest the Ghana man in Nigeria there and throw destroy him back to Ghana, yes, and take the house from him, because so far as I'm concerned, Ghanaians are saying that Nigerians in Ghana have no right to own a land in Ghana, not to talk of owning a house in Ghana. So why would they allow the same thing to happen to Nigeria? A Ghanaian man should have a property in Nigeria. There's no way that will happen. My name is Jared.